City thing. I'm not saying New York City people have not adopted it.
No.
It's Lil Baby.
I don't care about everybody. I care about finding my million people.
Do you hear me? And they go back to that 1,000 again. We getting $100 from or whatever.
I find my million people to spend 50 cents with me.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need
100%.
20 million people to spend $10.
Come on.
Yeah.
I only need my million people. I'm going to focus directly on. I don't even need a million people. Like you said, 100,000 people spending 50 cents with me.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Yo, remember when Nipsey did his Proud to Pay thing?
Yeah,
he was selling,
bro.
he was selling
Genius, bro.
Shit, bro.
And he was probably making like he was selling
Like a thousand. It was like a
$1,000 album.
The first one was 100. Then he doubled back with the 1,000.
Yeah, so Nipsey did a $1,000 album, right?
You know we sold out.
And he sold out. Yeah. And he was like, yo, that was the most profitable thing I did in my entire career.
Yeah, bro.
It's crazy.
On a single lick.
Yeah, bro.
Because sometimes these
Leverage.
people try to equate like
Leverage, bro.
the followers. Like this is why we see artists with millions of followers but struggling to sell 20K in their first week because not everybody is that core million or whatever the case is.
Yeah,
like,
it just look nice. And
yeah.
To elaborate on Nipsey even further, like Nipsey was independent until he could get the deal that he wanted, right? But when the first time he tried to get the deal that he wanted with Def Jam or whoever, he couldn't get it because he didn't have the leverage, bro. He didn't have it at first.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something that Wolf said off mic. Wolf said that was that hand to hand because what he's talking about is like a real hand to hand transaction, right? Wolf said that was a real Southern thing, and I was like, damn, you just gonna leave New York out like that?
It's not a New York thing.
It is though.
It's not.
What are we talking about specifically?
I'm saying like
he's like going
talking about selling like
selling
records out the back of your truck type shit. Like
that's not a New York City thing. I'm not saying New York City people have not adopted it.
No.
Nah,
Because if we gonna say hip hop started in New York, they were selling records out the back of their trunk.
Who you think
like,
they
you know
got
what I'm
that
saying?
from? Where you think they came from?
That was
If New York invented the style.
I can
like,
see what you're talking about because I could equate it to the J. Cole thing, right? J. Cole's from the South. He was like, yo, I'm not going to be able to get my biggest market here.
Right.
What I'm going to do, I'm independent. I'm going to go to St. John's in Queens. Right. And I'm going to trap out there. And I'm going to use New York, which is the biggest market, to get my deal. Right. You're already in New York. We already are built to think like this. New York is such a conglomerate. The corporate's already here. I don't need to be independent here. I have everything that I need right here. Let me go find it.
And
but if I'm from some small town, Fayetteville, North Carolina,
That's not a
I can't
slight.
figure it out.
I guess we have a different
so
understanding of independent because to me that is independent.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Like again, like we're talking about the same thing because I am right now an independent thing. Do I eventually want to like leverage up if the opportunity presents itself? Yes.
Nah, but
I want to be still. You know what I'm saying? I'm still independent right now.
I'm just so more context real quick, right? So like I'm saying it in the sense of like when we talk about Alice Cooper get this big deal, right? I was saying I never gave a fuck about getting a deal like that anyway because I'm from the South. Southern people have never been part of the bigger conversation. Like there are no resources and institutions you can become a part of. Like you can meet any person you can meet the player of any major establishment in New York City, in any place, at a bar, on the train, on the street. You can't do that in the South. Like you will never just rent. I just seen Mano on the street the other day. I ran into A$AP Rocky 4 times. I've ran into Tyler the Creator. I've ran into Action Bronson, heroes of mine. That will never happen in the South. You know what I mean? And that's just like a byproduct of like the machine that is New York City or LA, which is different, but you get what I mean though. So like what I'm saying is like when I think about Alice Cooper, I was like, I never gave a fuck about getting $100 million from nobody. I was always going to do what you said the comedian said to do, which is like get my 100 or 1,000 people, get a couple dollars off of them, just a couple. You know what I mean? Because it's not about greed. Just get a couple dollars and then I can sustain and provide for me and my family.
Grow on its own from there.
Which is the only reason. So that's what I mean when I say independent. Like literally like Master P had to be who inspired Jay-Z, right? To become Rockefeller and shit like that. But like I had to sell it out the trunk because wasn't no labels down here looking for talent and nobody was gonna sign me. It wasn't going in that sense. Because you are independent. You know what I mean? I just needed to clear it up. Like,
I get where you come from. Because we like I said, when you in New York and you go down the block and you got 8 different record labels all on.
Literally,
like, you know
bro.
what I'm saying? Like,
I could run into the nigga who go into the top floor of the office. I could catch him getting a bagel. Like, yo, let me holler at you real quick. Let me just rap to you and give my 30-second best verse I got. That's not happening in the South. There's no resources.
I got you.
But I'm still defending you. But so I get that, but because of that reason, it ends up being like in here, like you gotta really like New Yorkers, like you gotta really compete.
Yeah, no, you have
because everybody has that access.
Like, you gotta be able to separate yourself.
No, I agree, bro.
100%.
I agree. Every product I see that's similar to a New York City product, the New York City product always look and sound better, even at where it's at.
100%.